Alright, this is MTG Buddha back. I'm going to do another quick draft. We're going to see what kind of stuff we get in this quick draft. See if we can get a pretty decent deck. Oh, I got a Jodah in the first pack. I really want to take the Jodah. That just makes me really want to try. I've been saying that I would like to get Jodah first pack, first pick, and just really try to make Jodah work in draft. So I think I'm going to do it. So this is probably going to be a really bad draft when it comes to actually playing things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to be base green if I can, so that way I can have access to go and try to find things. But I'm gonna try to take as many legendaries as I can and try to take as many dual lands. So since there's no legendary in this pack, we're gonna take the dual land. If there's dual lands or if there are ways to go and find lands, I'm going to take those things. I don't think I want to take this, even though it is a good legendary. I think I'd rather just take the dual land in this case because this has double white in the casting cost. So I want to try to stick with um, legendaries that don't have double in the casting cost if I can to make them easier to cast. So we're going to take the green black land, I believe. Um, yeah, I think we take the green black because I want to try to be base green. So I think we take the Shimmering or Crystal Grotto. Um, yeah, I think we take the Crystal Grotto. Okay, so here I think we take this land. All right, let's see. We're going to start moving these into the sideboard because those aren't going to be in our main board. So we take this red-white land. Let's see. So I think we take another blue-green land. And then I think here we should be able to start taking some creatures and spells and things. So if we're going to be base green, we're probably going to want green creatures. Let's see, here's another dual land. That's kind of late for a dual land, so we'll take it. We'll take the monstrosity. Let's see. Do I take this guy or we'll take the drawbridge. I don't know if we'll play it. I think we take this guy at this point. And we'll take that. All right, so what have we got here? This is our legendary. I think we take the Codex. Yeah, let's take the Codex. Okay, so this guy does have double in the casting cost, but we're going to take him because we're probably going to try to be like base red green and then maybe splash like all the rest of the colors off of that. Um, this guy is really good. I don't know if I want to take him at this point or not. I do need mana workers more than likely to try to make the curve work. Um, tell you what, we'll take him. Okay, so do I take the black white land here? I don't think I take a second codex. I think just one of those is all we really want there. I think we take the 7 mana guy. We take this guy. Let's see. I don't think we take him. Hmm. There's not really anything super great for us in this pack, so we'll take it. This is probably going to be a really bad draft deck, but we're going to go with it anyway. Um, I've been wanting to try to do this. I tried it in real life, and it didn't do as good as I'd hoped because like the people at my table took legendaries like right off the bat. I only got 5 legendaries, including Jodah, but like my deck was actually pretty good. Um, even without being able, I never got to use his ability once. I never got to cascade into another legendary the entire time, but it still worked out really good. Let's see. So I think we probably take this, or do we take this? We're gonna take this. I don't know if it'll wind up in the main deck, but we'll take it. The fact that we can use it to make one of our lands a color that we want it. Um, sure, we'll take that. I don't know as though we'll necessarily wind up running some of these things that I'm taking, but we'll see. Oh, that's a pretty good one. That's a good one to go with Jodah. We're going to take that. Let's see. We probably take this in this place, or do we take the Tatioba? No, let's take Tatioba. Let's see. So here, I think we'll probably take the Dragon Whelp or the Lightning Strike. I think we take the Lightning Strike. Okay, so we take this guy. We could take another Tatioba, or we could take this. I think we take this at this point. We don't have one of those, and I would really want to have one of those. So I think we take the Crystal Grotto in this series. Yeah. Um, let's see. So he's double red. Let's see. So whenever he attacks all of the creatures you control, get +1/+1 till end of turn. I could take this or this. How many legendaries do I have right now? That is the question. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I have 9 legendaries right now. I have a 5, 2, 3 fours, some threes, and a 2. This would give me another 4 drop. I think I'd rather just take this. Okay, so here I think we go with possibly this guy. Let's see. I think we take the guy that we can't play in any deck. We'll take this to go get land. Sure, we'll take that. We're probably not going to play it. Let's see, I think we go ahead and take this over Kavu. Yeah, we take this. Okay, so our deck is going to be very janky, but this should be interesting. Yeah, I've been trying to like actually do the right thing and draft good decks the last few drafts because the first few drafts I did in this format, I was doing this kind of thing. I was like, being let's have fun and do something crazy in this draft, and stuff like that. So we're gonna start by putting in our legendary creatures, and we'll just go ahead and put all of our lands in as well. So let's put our legendary creatures in our lands. The grottos, we want those. We want the codex. We want the librarian. That we'll put both of those. Put this, monstrosity. Put that. We put the rager. Where are we at creature wise right now? We're at 15 creatures already. All right, so we're not in too bad a shape creature wise. Do we have? Let's see. We have 2 ways to make blue with that. We got the island grotto. I think we'll go ahead and take that. Oh, what did I just put in? All right, I don't want that. Let's see. So now I think we play this. So it's going to put us at 17 creatures, I think. Yeah, we're at 17 creatures. I think we play this, and we probably play the lightning strike. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Let's see what our curve looks like. All right, so we got a couple 1-drops. These are our 2-drops, threes. Let's see. So let's get our spells and creatures separated out real quick. So let's put our legendaries in a separate pile as well. So regular creature, legendary. All right, so we can kind of get a little bit better look and see what we've got going here. All right, and then this, we'll just leave this by itself because it's not a creature or technically a instant or sorcery. So, all right, so we've got all of these regular creatures. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 regular creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 legendary creatures. So we got 19 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 of those. Okay. And then we have 2 ways to go and get lands out of our deck. We have a lightning strike and a Jai's Firenado. All right, so it looks like let's look at our numbers. We've got 8 red, 8 green, 7 black, and we go down from there. So we have 3 ways to make blue. Green, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ways to make green, not including these. Red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Black, we have 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Um, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna try it. This is probably gonna be this could very well be an 0-3 deck, but I've been wanting to try doing this with Jodah and seeing if I can make it work. So we'll see what happens. This could go really, really bad. This could be a very bad, very quick draft. Let's see. So that's a 3-drop. We have this for 2, but we don't have the white to play it. You know what? I think we're going to keep it because we can scry with this and then potentially find another land. Okay, so we do have another land, so we'll keep that on top. So we can play that land next turn. And then the next turn we can play this if we want to go ahead and scry to. So he's got Weatherlight. We actually had that in the draft earlier. So yeah, so we'll play this to scry to. So that way we can try to find more lands. Okay, so we do have more lands. So I think we actually keep both of those lands on top, right? Okay, so currently we want the way to make white. The other one was red. You know what? I think we put the red land on the bottom and keep the white land. Because we're going to have blue, green, red, white, black. We'll have a full domain, which will make this guy cheaper. Um, here in a minute. So, all right. So if we play, let's play the white land. This guy costs 4 now, so we cast him. We attack for 3. Yeah, I think that was the right thing to do there. So now he's got an instant switcher. What did he get? Jai's Fire NATO. He gets to do 5 to that, but you have to pay the casting cost, right? I think he still would have had to pay the casting cost, and he's going to concede. Okay, so that actually went pretty good there, considering. That's about as good as we could hope for it to go, is for him to just be like, okay, he got off to too quick a start, and I'm conceding. Yeah, so that's about the best kind of thing we can hope to happen. I really would like to get some cracking off with Jodah and start, you know, cascading into more legendaries with Jodah. That would be really fun to do. But we'll see if we can actually make it happen. Don't know as though it's going to work, but we'll see. We got 1 win at least out of this, which is more than I thought I might actually get. I thought we might actually go over. We're going to go ahead and keep this. We can scry on turn 3, so I think that's the best thing we can hope for at this point. Yeah, I think I would have taken another one of these and played it without a question. So we have black, green, blue. We'll have white this turn. So we'll go ahead and play this guy, and we'll scry to find another land. We did not find lands, but I think we'd throw both of these on the bottom because we need lands more than we need spells that we can't even cast. So we throw both those on the bottom. If we draw any land, we can cast this guy. Was not a land. All right, so I think we just attack with this guy and see if he blocks. He's going to block. All right. We can't do anything this turn because we don't have anything that we can cast. We didn't draw a land. Unfortunately, we didn't. Putting both those on the bottom didn't get us to the 4th land. So, all right, what do we got now? Okay, so we drew a 4th land finally. All right, so we drew that land. I think we just go ahead and play this guy this turn. Is he got a counter spell? No, he's got throw possibilities. Okay. But playing this guy out, I felt like this was the best thing to play at this point so we have something that can effectively block this. Because if he casts instants and sorcery, this gets bigger, and I just want to be able to block it. And let's see, we have blue, green, black, red, white. So we have full domain. Okay. Okay, so we do not have. Let's see, so I think we just cast this so that we, 1, have a blocker for this, and 2, if we are able to attack with it next turn and do damage, we can Since we have full domain, we actually get to look at the top and put something on top and then draw. So I need to draw some type of land. That's going to be annoying. He just killed that guy. I need to draw a land. Let's see. So this has enlist. So he's going to enlist and make it bigger. Yeah, this is an annoying card. I really need lightning strike or something to deal with this. I would have rather he enlisted this so that way I could attack next turn. Does it have first strike or anything? No. Alright, we're not blocking. We're just going to take the 5. Okay, so we drew a land. So, we can cast Jodah and hope he doesn't have a removal spell. We're going to go for it so that we can see what we can crack into after we get Jodah out. Because this is going to get +1/+1 for each legendary. So this is going to become a 4/6. Jodah is now a 7/7. So we're going to attack with this. See what he does. Does he block or does he take it? He takes it. So now I get to draw a card. So what do I draw is the question. I think I take the lightning strike, honestly. Yeah, I think lightning strike is the thing I take here. Because I want to be able to lightning strike this thing and get rid of it because this is an annoying card. Yeah, so next turn I can lightning strike. That's annoying. Okay, so I think we go ahead and lightning strike this, getting it off the battlefield. I would have liked to have had another green land to be able to play this turn. Oh, that's right. You can discard cards and make it indestructible. I forgot you can do that. That's so annoying. I don't like that card. That card sucks. Okay, let's play this. And now I can't cast anything. And I can't attack because I have to be able to stay back and block. All right, let's see what happens here. We're probably going to die because I forgot Lightning Strike isn't going to kill this thing. Yep, I completely forgot you could do that. This is actually, I think, the first time I've had to play against this card. Yeah, we're just dead. All right, so we'll concede. We never even got to use the Cascade for Jodah, which sucks. I'd have loved to have been able to Cascade there. Getting him out was nice, but I never got to use his ability. So, all right, we lost that game. They had a really aggressive start. So, our deck is not going to do good against aggressive decks because we're trying to do Jodah things, which is not good for aggressive. Jodah is not an aggressive creature. We will keep this. We have tap land turn 1, turn 2 we play this to play this guy. And then we can start fixing our mana. So yeah, I think we're good with this. Okay, he played a tap land, I play a tap land. Okay, so I play this, I get to scry. Let's see, do I keep that? I think I do. And then I play the salvage worker. So next turn I can do this and go get a land. Let's see, so I would want to get a white land. Yeah. I don't think we block. We say no blocks. We say no blocks to you, sir. Right, so I'm going to cast this. We'll get a white land. Let's see. And then we're not going to attack because I'm afraid he's going to have the thing that kills tapped creatures. And I don't want to have this die because it's tapped. Because I want it next turn to be able to do other stuff with. So the question becomes next turn, do I go ahead and cast this guy next turn? I currently have a domain of what, 4? Yeah, I have domain 4. So I have blue, green, white, black. Yeah. We will say no blocks. Okay, looks like he might have missed a land drop. Okay, so we play our land. The question is, do I cast this to be able to draw a card? And then have this? Or do I just go ahead and do this and bounce his creature? Or do I just go ahead and cast this guy? I think I do this and bounce his creature. Or I think I'll wait to do this until maybe next turn, let him put a counter on this or something, and then bounce that next turn. So I think I just play this guy. And then we pass. Yeah, because I think if he does something to get a counter on this turn or something, then next turn we could do this and bounce it and make it so effectively whatever he did didn't get him any real value. Yeah, so he's going to have some kind of trick. This is going to be a deck where he's wanting to play a bunch of aggressive like tricks. And so I'm not going to block. I'm just going to take the damage. If he wants to cast a trick, that's fine. He can go ahead and do it right now. He's not going to get my creatures off the board. Because I know he's got a combat trick. It just is a question of what he has. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and cast this with Cure. And we're going to bounce this chick. And then we're going to attack with just this. So that these get counters. There we go. Yeah, I think that was the right thing to do. We bounce his Death Touch creature. Put a counter on all of our creatures. So our creatures are a little bit bigger and better to block now. So now he has to decide if he wants to play this back out, or does he have a combat trick he wants to try to use, or, you know. If I block, I think I just block with this. I don't think I block with this, because I still need this to fix my mana a little bit. Because I'm missing a red land. Okay, so he's going to do that. That's fine. So now if he attacks, I think I do double block just to get this off the board. And he's not going to attack, of course. So we will go ahead and we're going to do Lightning Strike to take this out. Getting this trigger here. And then I think we go ahead and attack. And then we cast the Phyrexian Rager. So we lose a life, draw a card. We did not draw a land, but we did draw another legendary creature. So we're going to take a couple damage off that. Alright. So we play Crystal Grotto. We get to scry. I don't think we want the land at this point. We've got enough land. I think we play this with Kicker. And then I think we just pass turn. And then next turn we can start using this to make lands into something that we want. If we need to. It'd be nice to draw Jodah. That would be the best thing for us to draw, honestly. Because we could play Jodah, and then the next turn we could play one of these guys. Okay. So I know he has some kind of combat trick. He has to have a combat trick. And the question just becomes, what combat trick does he have? Does he have multiple combat tricks? Um, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to do this and make him do whatever he's going to do. What do you got, buddy? Show me what you're working with. I know you got some kind of trick. I know you've been holding the trick for a couple turns. It's just a question of what your trick is. All right, so Twin Inferno. So he's going to get to do double. Did he do it for, yeah. Yeah. So if I hadn't blocked, I was just dead there. That's all there was to it. I was just dead if I didn't block. Let's see. So I cast Lagamos. Let's see. He's got one card in hand. I need something that can block this and not die, preferably. Um, let's see. I think I cast this guy and then just pass turn. And then if he attacks with those, I double block. And we'll see what I draw next turn. Is he going to attack? He is. Yeah, I don't think I block that. I think I just take the one. My turn. All right, so now the question is, yeah, I think I cast this guy. I think I just have to play this. I don't think I can afford to play anything else. And I can't afford to attack. He's got a reach creature that could kill this if I attacked. So I think I just have to play this guy out so that I have a big blocker. So he discarded the land. Okay. All right, so we play our land. Now, the question becomes, do I cast this? If I do, it's 5 mana. I only have 2 mana available. I don't have full domain, so I wouldn't get to draw. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 mana. So, let's see, so if I turn this into a red land, I can go here, 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 and do this. And then I can cast this as well. So I had to tap this guy down to do it, but I got to cast 2 creatures in response. So then I attack with this. There's no reason not to attack with it. I mean, he can block it easy enough, but there's no reason not to attack with it. Because it's just going to die at the end of turn anyway. So if I have 5 or more creatures die this turn, I can search my library for a card, put it in my hand, and then shuffle. Don't know if I'm going to ever actually have 5 or more creatures die this turn. Alright. Him getting to rummage is a little annoying. Alright, he's got one of those as well now. So what is his domain? He is at 4 domain as well. Okay, so I think I play the land, play this, pay 1 to draw. All right, now do another land, of course. So I think yeah, we're just going to pass turn. We're not even going to bother attacking because he's just going to block with a 4/4. There's no reason for us to attack at this point. And with this guy out, if he attacks with this even, I can block with this guy and I get a copy of it. That's a zombie. Okay, so he's got his enlist guy that has trample now. But I'm going to start drawing 2 cards a turn. So he is essentially drawing 2 cards a turn with the Rummager. Oh, we drew Jodah. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to tap for colorless to draw. Okay, so we will play our land. We're going to tap this to have this become red because we need red. We'll cast Jodah. So now all of our legendary creatures get +1/+1. So we're going to attack with this flying guy. So now the question is, does he block? He could block with both of these, but it's not enough to kill it. And then I could kill this or this. And I still have this to next turn be able to go get stuff back from my graveyard. So like I could get this back next turn if I wanted. Okay. So we got his 4/4 off the board, which is good because he could have enlisted that to this and given it 7 with trample. And having this guy around is good because any of my legendaries that die, I get a copy of the legendary. Except it's not legendary, so I can then get the legendary back next turn and recast it. So he's going to get to do this, but he doesn't have full domain, so he doesn't get to draw the card. This is the only downside of attacking with this last turn. Okay, so he's going to get +3/+1. So he's going to do 5. That's going to put me at 2. Does he have another spell to kill me? And he does. All right, so he got there because, yeah, I was not expecting that to happen. All right, we got killed. Yep. Should not have attacked with that guy that turn. Should have held it back. So we should have had a second win there because I should have realized with him having all the combat tricks that he was probably going to have some kind of combat trick to do the damage to kill me. Let's see if we can at least get a second win with this deck. All right, so I have 2 lands, have nothing in hand that we can play. We got a mulligan. All right, I think we go ahead and keep this. It's not great, but I think we go ahead and keep it. And then I think we put the codex on bottom. Yeah, I think we put the codex on bottom. So we'll play the tap land. Next turn we can play this and then cast this. So yeah, we'll play this to scry. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep the grotto. And then we'll cast this. Okay. So we're going to tap this, have this become a green land. We'll go ahead and play this, and then we'll cast this. We're going to save the Crystal Grotto for when we're not going to be shuffling our deck after that. So we have red, black, blue. I think green is important for us to have, so we'll do the green. So we now have a domain of 4. Okay, so we play our land and scry. You know what? I think let's see, do we keep it? 2, 3, 4, 5. We already have a way to make red. I think we bottom it. And then I think we play this guy. And then we can go ahead and attack for 1. So I wonder if this guy's on mono white, or if he's just missing a color. So does he have us each draw 2 cards? Because I would like to draw 2 cards. Nope, makes it 1-1. All right, so yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and cast this guy. Move to combat. Screw it, we'll attack with this. End turn. So we get to put a counter on 2 creatures. And then next turn I can always lightning strike one of them and cast this. But I don't have any way to artificially make my creatures bigger right now. So I wouldn't be getting tokens off of it. Okay. So he goes to number 2 again. I would have rather had him let me draw 2 cards. My turn. Alright, so I think we go ahead and we just do this. Kicker. Alright, so we'll tap this to turn this into a white land. And then we'll go with kicker. So we've got red, black, blue, green. We need white to have all 5. So yeah, so we'll kicker. Right, red, black, blue, green. Yeah, we need white. So that we have a full domain. Question is now, do I attack? He's got 3, 4, 5. He's got enough that he could block this, but I would take all of his creatures out. I think we do. I think we just get aggressive here. He's going to get to put 2 counters on things. Does he put them on the flying creatures, or does he put 1 here? All right, he puts 1 there. So we have Lightning Strike available for next turn. Does he have an attack? He does. Does he enlist? He does. So we will block with one of our 1/1s. Sure. Okay, so we have a Lightning Strike available. If he enlists again, we just chump block. Does he have a creature? He does. He's going to arrest. So what is he going to arrest? Probably my 5/5. Yep. All right, and I drew another land. All right, so we'll move to combat. Attack with this. He takes 4. Turn. We're drawing too many lands now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think we put one on the bottom. Yeah, we put one on the bottom and then we drew lands with it. Or drew cards with it. Alright, so no blocks. We take it. He's got a captain's call, of course. So I think we go ahead. No, I think we hold it. Alright, so we play the Jodas Codex. We have full domain, so we get to just draw a card. So we'll play our land. Now the question is, do I bother attacking? I don't think I do. I think we just pass turn and keep our lightning strike. Because we're going to start drawing 2 cards a turn. And he's going to enlist with that. You know what? Sure, we'll chump block this. So now, unless he has a way to okay, he has a flying creature. Okay. I was going to say, if he doesn't have a flying creature, we would lightning strike him to the face and then just attack in. But he did have a flying creature, so. Alright. Alright, so let's just go ahead and draw. So I think we play this. And say no attacks. We're in pretty rough shape here. Yep, he attacks out. He probably has Captain's Call, so we're probably going to be dead. That is my guess. My guess is Captain's Call. So let's see. So if I block here, let's say I block here and block here. I take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He takes damage off of these. If he has Captain's Call, I'm just dead, no matter what I do. Yeah, he has Captain's Call, or Hero Charge, not Captain's Call. Yeah, I'm just dead no matter what I do there. Yep. All right, so that was that draft. So we went 1 and 3. I figured going into this draft it was going to be a bad draft, but I really wanted to do it just because I've been telling myself if I found Jodah first pick, that was going to do it, and see if I could make it work. And we did not make it work. Of course, part of the problem was we drew a lot of lands. But yeah, so we only got 1 win. So that was a crappy draft. That's going to hurt my draft stats, but it's okay. I've been saying I was going to do it, and I finally did it. So we will not do that again, though. We are going to go back to trying to draft the best deck that I possibly can. Yeah, so that was a interesting first pick Jodah deck. So we'll see how that goes. That's not a lot of fun. So we're gonna kind of probably not try to do that again. If we do get Jodah, I might actually play it. But I'm not gonna super heavy go try to take all the legendaries and everything and do like I did this time. I would probably put him in a deck if I already had domain and had a legendary creature or two, because he's a good enough creature by himself. But yeah, I'm not going to do that again. But it was interesting, so figured we'd try it. We did get 1 win out of it, but again, it was partly because he just didn't have a good run. But I think we should have. We had a good enough chance to win 1 or 2 more games there, but like we just petered out and drew lands. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me get smashed trying to go crazy and play Jodah. But um, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you like, subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Come back and watch some more videos, and hopefully you have a good rest of the day and have some fun playing Magic.